On the screen for you, the Dow up about 120, Nasdaq up 30. White House press secretary has just said they are working around the clock on trade, and we can expect more this week. Yes, it is a big week for President Trump. The market's responding. Keith Fitz joins me now. Is that why the market's up this morning? Hope for trade deals and an accelerated timetable for tax cuts?
Not just hope, Stuart. Traders are actually doing something about it. Unlike people who can afford to use hope as an investment strategy, they've got to put their money on the table ahead of the game and get there first.
And is that what they're doing?
That's exactly what they're doing, because you cannot afford to leave that kind of promise on the table. I think there's a distinct possibility the markets rip sharply higher from here if all of these things come together.
Whoa. So technology has already hit bottom, right?
I believe so. I think, the early April, we saw sentiment hit all-time terrible, just absolutely terrible rock bottom levels. And anytime I've seen that happen, my experience over the last 45 years has been that is the precise point you want to get in, buy, start getting ahead of the next big wave, which is still very much technology.
Why do you like Apple so much?
Oh my goodness, where to even start with this one, Stuart? You've got billions of dollars that are in the $141 billion in cash reserve, moving AI closer to the hardware chipset, which tells me they're getting ready to make a big move. You've got $500 million to be invested in the US over the next few years. You've got 24 plants producing Apple silicon. I mean, it's just on and on and on and on. Services 100 and something plus billion-dollar revenue run rate every year. Upgrade cycle. It's an amazing company that is most dangerous when it's quietest.
Well, Keith, you got our attention a few moments ago when you say this market seems like it's ready to rip. Okay, but doesn't that imply that we have to have good earnings from the 4 big tech companies which report this week? They got to be good.
Yes and no. I think they're going to be good. They don't necessarily have to be great. They only have to be good enough that everybody with the money, the pension funds, the endowments, the retirees, the investment funds, the ETFs, have enough confidence that they can move forward. That's what's missing. It's the uncertainty and the confidence. As soon as that comes back in the mix, the numbers just have to be okay.
But your big point is we need news on trade deals actually signed, sealed, and delivered, and we need an early tax cut system. That's the big deal here, right, Keith?
Yeah, these things can be solved at the stroke of a pen. It's an event-driven market, Stuart.
Okay, got it, Keith. Thank you very much. That's a rather different opening bell. I've not heard that one before. I think there's something special about that. I'm not quite sure what it is, to be honest with you. Anyway, the market is now open. We're off and we're running. I expect to see a little bit of green on the screen, and that's